Holler at your boy.
Oh, you beat me
Fuck
to
niggas.
it. Just know that in the first time we recorded this, I beat you to it.
You beat you too.
Lies.
I beat you too.
I would be
Lies,
singing
lies,
the
I beat
YouTube
you
song
all.
if I remembered any of them.
Elevation.
I don't. Winston, sing a song that I know by you two.
It's Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
It's a beautiful day. Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
That one's called Bloody.
I think those are the same song. Maybe they're two different songs.
Oh,
I don't
isn't
remember.
It's a Beautiful Day just its own? Readings,
all right,
children.
everyone else stop
Today
singing,
we'll be
please.
reading Twilight Finds a Book of Puns. Chapter 1. Well, this is awkward.
It's by Troll.
You're by Troll.
It's by a guy named Troll.
My Little Pony.
Troll while I never.
Well, this is like interesting.
Twilight's horn glowed as she pulled a dusty old book out of one of the shelves. Stuck all the way in a... Sorry, I got rabies for a moment. Stuck all the way in the corner of the library. The shelf wasn't used to much, and wasn't used much. And the books weren't usually... I lost my skills.
I can really see how letting you narrate this one is working out grand.
And the books weren't usually read. However, Twilight had read mostly all of the books in the library, including all the new ones that had just come in the day before. This book was dusty, and Twilight had never seen it before. She blew on the cover. Thank you. Pushing a sheet of dust off it and revealing the title.
Dust makes me cough. I'm
Nice.
just saying. No, like me, personally, not even the character. Talking about that dust made me cough. Good job. The Equestrian Dictionary of Puns?
She said, brushing off the book of any remaining dust.
Brushing off the book
Yeah, that's
of any
weird.
remaining dust. There was dust on the table, and she brushed the book off the table.
I took it to mean like no book. You go over there for a bit, and,
Yeah,
and
she
then
just swept it
I'll
off the
cover all
table.
this dust. You know. The book was the book. Wow. All right, Mike. The book was large, almost the size of the normal dictionary, and had pages filled with spaced-out puns. Twilight delved into the book, opening to the first page and reading quickly. By the time it was noon...
Spaced out like they are properly spaced so that you get the punchline after reading it, or like spaced out
like zoning out, or just weird.
Or is there like pages of not puns in between each pun? Is that what they mean by spaced out?
Oh, I think it meant like spaced out like a hippie.
Oh, maybe it's spaced out like they're actually astronauts. Astronaut puns.
Oh, literal puns. Those are always the best. By the time it was noon,
We
also
finished
known
reading.
as by noontime, she had already finished the entire book. She had already finished the entire
our
book.
reading actually screwed you up in
Inside
your
her
reading.
head, puns bounced around, covering her mind. Cover it. She looked around and found every object she saw. And every object she saw now was an object of pun. Looking at the clock, she saw that it was about noontime, and that she had promised to meet her friends near the fountain at the central square. Placing the book back into the shelf as well, she, trotted out of the library and toward the fountain.
I'm confused now because both of those paragraphs.
Sorry, I was saying the scene break. It's a bunch of tildes.
That's some good tilde noises right there.
I know,
Those are
right?
good tilde noises.
Fucking zither.
Both of the paragraphs right there, both started, like the very first sentence was mentioning that it was noon. Two paragraphs in a row. Isn't that weird?
Kinda.
Freaking me out.
I thought it was leading into a noontime pun or something.
Maybe, but it didn't. Hey girls! Like,
Called Twilight?
hi.
Trotting up to her group of friends as they waited for her by the fountain. Okay, sorry. I was trying to do the Great Fountain theme,
That's
but
not
I
Rainbow
failed.
Dash's voice.
No, I was.
I am so confused right now, Mike.
I've lost it. Winston, I am Twilight.
You've lost your knack.
No, I'm not saying I'm gonna do her voice. I just mean that, like, I think only in puns. Hey, Twilight, how's it going? Said Rainbow Dash. Also asked Rainbow Dash. Stopping her conversation with Applejack.
It's not too bad. Why is it two? Oh, what am I?
Get it?
Wait. Let me try this
Two.
again.
Note to
Maybe
listeners.
it's like-
Okay, let's see if you
Is there some way that I can make 2 sound like the number instead of the word?
Two.
Wait. I got it. It's not too bad. Because it's a robot. I don't think that worked.
Said
No, we need, like, a
Twilight,
calculator.
staring at the fountain behind them.
Exterminate! What are you?
Go
Wait,
on.
I got it, guys. Wait, guys, wait. What are you up to? What are you up to? What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Oh, okay. I got it. For this entire thing, I'm just going to overpronounce the word that's the pun. As if she does not understand how to deliver puns. Doing it.
Go.
What are you up to?
See, that's exactly how you should do it in this instance.
That's some doing
Listeners,
it. Yeah.
you are screwed for this reading.
Good luck. Have fun.
Nothing much. We were actually just planning to go by the beach a couple of minutes outside of Ponyville. Wanna come?
I'd love to, as long as it doesn't take a mile to get there.
I don't,
Wait, what?
I don't get it.
It's supposed to be a while, but it's mile. That's the pun.
Christ.
It's a really bad pun.
Oh, my liver.
I'm glad that I'm the one reading Twilight, because the rest of
This
you aren't
pun
going to
is
pick
so
up on
good.
these very quickly, are you?
Winston, it's me.
Dude, I
How
totally
am I
got
not
that.
picking up on?
No, I got it.
What?
Nice. That was the best delivery. You win.
Thank you.
Take over.
What?
That's all. Nothing.
Twilight.
The second time was me genuinely not hearing what you were commenting on with my first what.
I thought you were just delivering the line again. I was like, nah, you can't trump the first one.
No, No, the first one was me fucking looking up after eating a mouthful of ice cream.
That's amazing.
What?
See? That's exactly it. Where did you say your line?
Nothing.
Best pun so far. The ponies all agreed that going to the beach would be the best idea on such a hot day, so they began their trek.
You just changed narrators mid-sentence.
Star Trek joke.
Seriously?
Continue.
Are you serious?
They trotted through Ponyville, going through the central square that was bustling with ponies. Applejack decided to stop and buy an apple for a snack, not realizing that she already had 5 dozen on hand. Applejack, you silly pony.
That was bad. No, it's Applejack decided to stop and buy an apple
Applejack,
for a
she
snack,
always-
completely ignoring the 3 she had on her already.
Oh, yeah.
But a bump.
Yeah.
You,
There you go.
you gave it more of a...
One apple, please.
Oh, wait, sorry. I spoke...
One
over you.
apple, please.
It's Apple Lee.
No, what?
Apple
Apple
Lisa?
Lee?
It's Apple
Apple-
Lee. The voice
is
is
Apple-
Apple Lee.
Is Apple Lee a thing?
Apple Lee, because it's Apple Lee, like an adjective made out of apple, but
You're
it's
Apple
Lee.
losing me.
Yeah, I am.
Said Applejack sliding
this
one
is
bit
just
into the pony
jacked
behind the
up.
stand. Wait, I said into the pony. Oh, God.
Wow. John.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Ponies
This
are now
isn't that
vending
kind of
machines.
establishment.
Ponies
Sliding
are
one bit to the pony
vending
behind the
machines,
stand, she came back with She came back with 2 apples, even though the sign said that it was 1 bit per apple. Did she steal?
I don't know.
Applejack picked
guess
the apples
putting
one at
it
a
into
time,
the pony
eating
worked
the
in
whole
her
right
favor.
as she took it off of the stand. Eating 1 whole right as she
No,
took it
get
off the
it?
stand.
She came back with 2 apples because she's Applejack and she had an apple.
I don't think that was the pun. I think that sliding the bit into the pony actually worked better than
This
just
guy
handing
just
it to
doesn't. This guy just doesn't understand kindergarten level math metaphors.
Alright.
Who's Rarity?
Oh, I did. I am. I guess.
Wow, he's everyone.
Who's Rarity? I did.
Now that's a rarity. Lee doing that voice?
Yeah. I thought that each apple was 1 bit. How did you get 2?
Said Rarity, even though she asked both sentences, even though one of them, well, arguably. As Applejack chewed on her apple.
We can rename this Grammar Grumps. Anyway. He must be like an insider in the apple business.
Chimed Twilight. Also, you gotta chime it.
Oh wait, chime it. What the?
It's just in. She must be an insider in the apple business.
That was a wind chime, by the way. I probably should have done like a normal chime, like beep.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like-
you should make the pun a chime. Chime the pun word.
No, I can't do that. That is
She must be an
insider. in the
Oh,
apple
I see.
business.
Give it a two-tone sound. I gotcha.
There you go.
He must be like an insider in the apple business.
Now you just sound sassier.
I'm gonna sass the crap out of you.
Oh god, you probably are, and you sound like a gay guy. Applejack swallowed her apple. Or Adam's apple.
Twilight's right. Us here apple-growing folks are in the business together, which means discounts.
Discounts, I'm howling at the moon. Rarity nodded.
Discounts, I'm howling at the moon.
It's nothing like that in the fashion business. That's probably because it's
Wait, it's Twilight.
Oh, that's Twilight.
That
I
is
just
Twilight.
realized
I can't deliver the line. I can't deliver the line right now because I'm too busy thinking about a discount version of Discord, the song. I don't even know. It's completely taken over my brain. Anyway, that's probably because it's so competitive. Wait, so
Discount, whatever did
how am I
you
gonna?
do
All
to
of these
take
words
our
are pronounced the
revenue
exact
away?
same way. So even if I actually pronounce them like over the top, it still doesn't sound any different. I can't make them sound different. That's kind of irritating. That's
Wait,
probably
Winsterton.
because What,
Should
what,
I
what, what,
shout
what?
the spelling of the word as you're saying the word?
I think that would only be annoying, just like most things.
Yeah, it's Wizard. It's one of my recordings. It's kind of how it works.
We're not supposed to say that out loud? Everything's just supposed to be annoying? Oh, crap, I ruined it. Game over, man. It's a bug hunt. That's probably because it's so
SCW.
competitive.
I won't do this anymore.
Ow. That actually hurt me physically when you
I'm
talked
sorry, I'm
over
not
my
gonna
talking.
do that.
Every fashion designer wants their competition stores to clothes.
I like
I
this.
do suppose you're right, Twilight.
Well, I sure ain't left Twilight. Ho ho! Twilight frowned. None of her
What
friends
is
were
left
picking up on her
Twilight? I wanna
brilliant
know.
use of puns. What?
Explain it now.
Left Twilight?
Yeah, what's left Twilight?
Well, they made Breaking
Left
Down Part
Twilight
1, so
is
the
Twilight
only one
who
left
doesn't-
is Breaking Down Part 2.
Okay.
That is the Left Twilight.
Okay.
Left Twilight is unpunny Twilight.
Left Twilight is sparkly vampires.
Usually when I go to establishment, I see two Twilights. One is for men, one is for women. Usually women is on left.
That's good. I'm good.
She had to up the usage, and fast, if she wanted the dictionary to be of any use to her. The ponies exited Ponyville and entered the forest filled with tall trees that were spaced out. Oh, just like the book. Just like the book.
You said every variety of that word possible, and then just kept going. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Spaced out just enough to allow the sunlight to come through.
Would you look at this? Leave it to nature to make paths like these beautiful.
Said Twilight, looking around at everything around her. Wait, that sentence is a mess.
That sentence is a mess. That she did say leaf.
No, not.
Oh,
no.
there you go.
Oh.
Leaf it to beaver.
I'm not so fond of these ferns, but that's oak.
Ugh.
Because if you look around the trees, spruce things up.
There
Puns
you go.
made Twilight.
Twilight, stop using puns.
Said Rainbow Dash. Luckily, I'm voicing her.
You've noticed?
Said Twilight, a smile coming to her face.
We've all noticed Twilight,
Said Applejack, starting to raise the intervention banner.
and it's annoying.
Sorry.
Finished rarity.
Sis! Rarity.
Good, no.
Go on.
Sorry.
Said Twilight, putting on a sheepish smile. You have to say this next line like sheep.
I didn't know you weren't, like, a fan of my pleasantry.
Applejack groaned.
Will you stop making bad jokes, Twilight?
Sorry, I've got them rooted in my brain.
If you're gonna tell jokes, tell them later. Right now we have to focus on getting my...
I almost read that as getting my breath. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know
Right
where
now
you're
we
going
need to
with that.
focus on getting to the beach.
I
Said
really thought you
Rainbow
were going to
Dash.
finish it by saying getting my beach, and I was like, what the fuck?
No, we have to get my beach. Smack my beach up.
But Rainbow Dash, there's no time for rest. I can't save these jokes for later.
Twilight let out a small giggle as Rainbow Dash rolled her eyes. Twilight giggle.
Oh.
Twilight.
Oh! I thought you were trying to get me to roll my eyes, and I was like, "That's not my job. You're supposed to be rolling your eyes."
Yeah, I was waiting for the rolling eyes sound.
Okay. Here we go.
Let's rainbow dash.
There you go.
Twilight.
Winston,
Even I don't
you just
think
giggle
these
like
are
Chucky
funny.
or something.
Yes.
Sorry, Pinkie Pie, go again.
Twilight, even I don't think these are funny.
Said Pinkie Pie.
Wow.
Yes, Twilight, please stop using these bad jokes.
Said Rarity. Oh god, oh god.
I see your sycamore puns, but I hope you stick around because they're just blooming and I'm lichin' them.
Lichen.
I wanted to say lichin', but I'm okay. I'll change it. But I'm liking them. I'm gonna do a sound effect for wide smile now.
Twilight broke out in the wide smile.
There you go.
Unable to hide her glee any longer. Now you have to do a Glee cover of something.
Oh God, no! She's been watching Glee behind their backs. They need to do an intervention.
Is she that wheelchair kid? I don't watch Glee. I think there's a kid in a wheelchair. She thought the puns were hilarious while every pony else just groaned at the sound of them. Oh wait, we all have to groan.
I think these are hilarious. Everyone else was making noise. I wanted to join in.
Twilight, stop. Even Fluttershy is tired of them.
Said Applejack. Well, stuttered Fluttershy. She bowed her head. Yeah, sorry, they fucking suck. She croaked in a raspy voice.
Wow, it's written as Flutterdon. How unusual.
For once, one of these fucking fics gets me right. Twilight looked at Fluttershy.
Fine, I'll stop, but you willow me one.
No! With a final groan, the pony silently made their way to the forest.
I like how each of the groans happened one after the other rather than all at once. It was like every pony figured out the pun one at a time.
Wait, is she talking about like that movie with the midgets? Ah, trees.
Trees!
Lest they talk and spur more puns from Twilight. Spur ponies. No, it's not even. They finally weighed their May. Weighed their May.
You know, you gotta know how much your May weighs.
Made their way out of the forest and into the sandy beach area. Nearby was a tall cliff overlooking the blue water. It could almost be considered a mountain had it not been over the water. Twilight started to smile, and the water section of the dictionary flooded into her mind.
Oh God! I fell! God damn it! Fuck!
Did I literally make him fall out of his chair?
I fell out of my chair! I'm back! Oh!
The wave must have knocked him over.
You got me there, Mike. A million points. That
Thank
water
you.
delivery
Also,
was
Winston, while I was laughing, I was trying to take a drink of milk, and I actually, I managed to laugh so that it, got into my mouth, but didn't actually go down my lungs or up my nose, so it was, perfect.
I fell out of my chair, but in, the most awkward way possible. It hit the side of the couch, and then I was kind of trapped between the chair and the couch.
Gorgeous.
Oh. Hey, look! It's Hey Ocean! Oh, wait. Hey, look!
Nice.
It's the ocean!
The water.
She yelled.
Every pony wave!
Before the ponies could groan, Mixie, we had the perfect idea there. Twilight was already on to her next pun.
I'm sure we'll have a fun time here, but if you see a storm, we'll have to leave. I'm getting a little tongue-tied with all these puns, but they're cracking me up. I shall not bait any longer. Let's go test the water.
You won't bait any longer? How are they gonna spring the trap?
So they went and tested the water.
Twilight, stop.
Wait, said to be mused, Applejack.
Well, I guess I could, but what are we gonna do? This trip has no porpoise if I can't make puns.
Seriously, Twilight, it's getting old.
There wasn't even a porpoise around. Can't use porpoise if there's no porpoise.
I'm going to do a cod. Oh god. Whale? Okay, I read that backwards.
Wait, if she says this trip has no porpoise, if I can't make puns, then if they let her make
just
puns, will a
explode?
porpoise appear? I want to know.
Wait, oh, she makes puns and then dolphins appear.
Yeah.
Fun!
It's a superpower.
Fun. Pun. Is that what Aquaman does? Said
No.
Rarity.
Peer pressure has no effect on me.
No pony pikes your puns.
Said Rainbow Dash.
I feel a little bad making all these puns, but what are you gonna do? She's used water like 50 fucking times.
Was that supposed to be a pun in Rainbow Dash's line?
I think so.
I think
Either
so.
she's unintentionally punning or she can't pronounce things anymore.
The ponies gave up. There was no stopping Twilight. Suddenly, Spike, yes, came running through the forest and into the beach holding a letter from Celestia. He had hair above his lip.
Hair above his lip.
Twilight, I must ask you a question.
He exclaimed.
I think the fic should have just ended right there. I don't think anything that happens after this is gonna beat that.
I agree. But continue.
Alright, what is it?
Did you see Celestia about sending the dresses to Neptune?
Dresses to Neptune? It's freezing up there.
Exclaimed Rarity.
What is going on, Twilight?
Nothing, Rarity. I just wanted to have the coolest outfits.
Wow.
Spike and Twilight broke out into laughter. Rarity started to giggle. And eventually it grew into a laugh.
I like how you giggled and then you waited a while and then it turned into a laugh.
That was golden.
Beautiful.
Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Applejack all joined in.
Guffaw, guffaw, guffaw.
Finding the humor in the pun. Fluttershy remained silent.
What's wrong, Fluttershy? You didn't find it funny?
Asked Twilight after she had finished laughing. I did, but I don't really want to laugh, said Fluttershy. She paused for a moment. Because I'm a little horse.
That was
Wrong.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It was kind of fun.
I give some kudos. It was a lot of fun to read. Some of the grammar was a little bit disturbing.
Yeah.
Particularly when they tried to put puns in like everything.
Well, the puns, it's understandable if you stretch for a pun, but some of the grammar that didn't have puns, I was like, you probably should have just been putting puns here because you're not writing very well anyway. The around sentence drove me nuts. Oh man.
Pinkie Pie is
That's still making me
viciously
itch.
assaulted in a park.
What was it? Said Twilight looking
Wait.
around at everything around her? I hated that. Why does
Sorry,
that
Mixie,
exist?
what was... Mixie, is that some other fic?
Yeah, Pinkie Pie is viciously
Hey, we can't start
assaulted
talking
in a
about other
park.
fics. We gotta end this recording. Hooja!
I don't give a shit. Hey, Winston, how you doing?
Fuck niggas.
I'm
Do it
doing
all one
okay.
take.
You know, living my life. I want to eat these chips that are next to me.